hey baby, everybody is about the newborn. Okay, nobody is about Kofi that was giving birth to 2 years ago. Now who they when and so nobody is paying attention to you. Okay. So it's like that is just what happens. Okay.
Mama and work.
She didn't give you a kiss?
And work.
And she just went to work?
Yeah.
What kind of mama does that?
Every day.
You don't know? Me neither.
Hi, and Nana Mama. Hi, baby Nana, Dada, me, and work, and me, and Jay.
You wanted to give her a kiss?
And then you
And she just went to work?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. It's me again, the pediatric medical coach. To our new subscribers, welcome. Our new viewers, welcome. Returning viewers, thank you so much for always returning to our channel. I hope your little ones are doing well. I hope you are also doing well yourselves. So for today's topic, I would like us to discuss sibling jealousy. Okay, sibling jealousy. What's sibling jealousy? Sibling jealousy is just basically you not understanding why your child is throwing tantrums all around, becoming clingy, demanding unnecessary attention, as we put it, just wanting to be by you every time, most especially when you are probably pregnant or baby is already in. Okay, so a sibling to your toddler, okay, it's already in. It happens. Sibling jealousy is real. It's something that is there. It's something that needs attention. It's something that we have to give attention to. Okay. And so in this video, I'm not really going to give a generalized anything for anybody to do, because in as much as I might list certain things that can help, okay, this might not work for every child. All right, it might not work for every toddler. And so I advise that if you are around and you are close, or you have the opportunity to get into contact with us virtually for assistance pertaining to this topic, kindly do, because I do have a course tailored to this individual coaching, tailored to you and your child's situation, okay, that can help ease up everything, probably even transition the child into a positive, welcoming state with their about to come sibling, or sibling who is already around, okay, but it's smaller. All right. Yeah, so sibling jealousy is really a thing, okay. Usually I realize that when my mothers get pregnant, okay, it is a thing. I think most of the mothers can attest to this and can even see that is what happens. You realize that the moment you are pregnant, suddenly, okay, people actually compare this or ascertain this to some sort of spiritual something. Okay, some people also say, hey, the moment your child is about to be clingy, meaning that you are getting pregnant, or probably you're already even pregnant but you don't even know. Okay, some people also just realize that, oh, okay, maybe you are becoming clingy. It looks like maybe I'll be getting pregnant soon. So they even start taking precautions because probably they are not in a good state of mind or in a good state to welcome an additional baby in that moment. Okay. So yeah, you realize that the moment you become pregnant, or the moment the baby arrives, and sometimes the children or the child may not show any signs until baby arrives. Other times they start protesting even before you even get pregnant. They start protesting even before you get pregnant. Some start protesting the moment you get pregnant. Okay. And with my medical experience and the little experience I have professionally with motherhood and pregnancy and everything, I feel like this is not really anything spiritual. This is just what the underlining or the basic foundation is, like what builds up this one, what gives these toddlers that instincts to react the way they do. Okay, number one, it comes from the parents. Okay, most especially the mothers. All right, you realize that during that moment, before you got pregnant, probably during pregnancy, or maybe after the baby came, okay, some way, somehow, when you look at the way things go, realize that truthfully, your attention, some way, somehow, unknowingly, might have shifted away from your toddler. Okay, it is not something that you intentionally did. It is just something that came about simply because probably you have hormone fluctuations, or hormone fluctuations, okay, which was either preparing your body for pregnancy, or pregnancy had already taken place, and so the fluctuation of hormones and pregnancy symptoms and all of that came into place. Okay, if you were not yet pregnant before the changes came, maybe you are the type that PMS, okay, PMS symptoms before period just disturbs you so much that you just couldn't tolerate your little one, and attention shifted somehow. Another factor can also be that both parents were just too busy, and in that moment the attention shifted, all right, from the little one quite a little bit, and then they pay attention to themselves, okay, or they try to seek each other's support. In the midst of that, pregnancy can come. Okay, and then also when the baby just arrives, then it means that like everybody's attention is on the new baby that has come into the family. Okay, so you realize that everybody is like, hey, where is baby Kwabena? Hey, where is baby this? Hey baby. Everybody is about the newborn. Okay, nobody is about Kofi that was giving birth to 2 years ago. Now who they are weighing, and so nobody is paying attention to you. Okay, so it's like that is just what happens. Okay, and so you realize that most at times when the babies are around, the newborns are around, and the toddlers are trying to be attention seeking and all of that, in our African setting, the first thing that always comes out from maybe grandma's mouth or mommy's mouth or maybe even daddy's mouth, okay, or the caregiver's mouth is, can't you see we are taking care of baby? Can't you see this? Can't you see that? Can't you see that? And everybody just leaves, the elder brothers and the elder sisters out of the whole show, nobody involves them into it. Everybody just tells them, can't you see we are busy with this? Behave. New baby has come. In fact, some people make it so obvious that there's a new baby here, so big boy behave, things like that. But I would like us to take it one step at a time. Alright, having a newborn with a toddler is not easy. Okay, it's not easy at all. Being a new mom and then having to struggle with a newborn, even just one, it's not easy. Not to talk of if you have newborns. Now, I'll make a topic about why you shouldn't even compare your children in a separate video. I'll discuss that into details. So please be on the lookout for that. Always, if you are not yet subscribed at this moment, you are still and you always come to watch us, please subscribe, comment, like, share, so other mothers can also get this video and help their little ones thrive. Okay, just so that when we post our new videos, you can also be able to get notifications on time. Kindly turn on your post notifications. Okay, kindly turn it on. So what are some of the things that can help you curb the situation? Okay, remember I work in collaboration with a daycare, and so I see lots of this. Okay, I see it lots, like most of the time. Okay, even if I'm not there, I get calls. I'm like, they tell me, oh, this, and so we have sibling A, sibling B here. They are all from the same parents, and this is what they are going through. And you realize that it's no problem. Okay, but when the elderly ones, the toddlers, the moment they become angry, or the moment they are like, okay, I'm not getting any attention, I have to seek attention, it stresses the entire family. It stresses mommy, it stresses daddy, it stresses the in-laws, our grandmommies and granddaddies. It just stresses everybody at home. Okay, and you realize that it also doesn't help, because right in that moment your toddler is going through emotional development. I've made posts concerning sibling jealousy and emotional development, mental development. I'll do well to still link it in the description box below, just so that when someone needs to recap, they can easily rush to it and then get more insights on the topics that will be linked to this particular video. Okay, so do well to also follow our page on Instagram at Pediatrician Coaching Services. Okay, and also don't forget to follow me on TikTok. Okay, at the Pediatric Medical Coach. All right, I'm trying to prepare new content tailored to TikTok. Okay, so in child health. All right, once in a while we'll see if we can give some little BTS over there. Okay, BTS, I mean behind the show. Okay, we'll give you some few BTS once in a while when parents allow. Okay, when they give consent and they don't have any issues with it, we'll give some BTS on TikTok. So don't forget to subscribe. Okay, follow, and let's build a network on the socials that are connected to Pediatrician Coaching Services. Okay, so what are the things that can help? Okay, ease the situation. And of course, if you need additional assistance tailored to you and your child's situation, because maybe in one way or the other, whatever I'm about to mention, you had tried them and they still didn't really work out so well. When you are working parents, or even if you are a stay-at-home mom, but stay-at-home mom doesn't mean you don't have anything to do. It's really a full-time job. Okay, so to all my stay-at-home moms, you are doing so well. Even if you are not a stay-at-home mom, but you don't do the 9 to 5 type of work, but you still have your own work, you're a trader or you sew or something in the house and all of that, please, kudos. Okay, you are doing so well. All right, keep going at the pace in which you are going. You're just doing just fine for your little one. All right. Yeah, so I'll mention these things. If it's still not suitable, kindly do what to reach out to me, and I'll help you address that individually. Okay. So number one of what can help. Okay, so let me start from if the person is not yet pregnant. Okay, so number one, okay, if you are not yet pregnant, before you realize that your child is demanding attention and all of that, what I would advise is the moment you see that your toddler is behaving like that, give them 5 minutes of attention. Okay. Sometimes you might think that, I'm too busy, I don't have time to tolerate what baby is doing right now. Hey, you dear, I'm very busy. Today you are behaving like that. Sometimes that is how the conversation goes with them. But it doesn't really help. Okay. Instead of using that 5 minutes to talk to your child and tell them that what they are doing you don't like it, or to beat them, or constantly tell them, stop it, I'll beat you, stop it, I'll beat you, that 5 minutes, you can use it to calm them down. Okay. At the toddler stage, they are exploring. They want to communicate with you. Where they've gotten to, they want to communicate with you. Because they are growing. They want to communicate like the way human beings, the way adults communicate. Okay. So within that 5 minutes, the moment they start throwing the tantrum, don't come at them with emotions. No. The moment they start, ask your toddler what is going on. Ask your toddler what they want. Okay. If you tell them sit down, stop it, and they don't want to stop it, first of all, try. If you say sit down and they don't want to sit down, probably they are just standing on you, and you are not okay with it, probably because you have a visitor or you are doing something and you don't want them to be around that area because you feel it's not safe for them. Just tell them that when you are tired, you come and sit down. Okay, they will understand themselves. That's armed behavior. They will drop it, and they will eventually get tired. They will go and sit down. Okay, that kind of tactics. Understand your child in that moment. Just give them 5 minutes of your time to pet them up. That is all they need. That is all they need in that moment. It works like magic. Okay? That 5 minutes they're about to throw tantrums, immediately calm it down for them. And then you have a full 3 hours for yourself without any disturbance, just because of the 5 minutes you gave them. If you are pregnant already, due to hormones, I would ask that your support system, which is your husband, okay, your in-law if they are around, grandma, okay, your own mother, or a caretaker, whoever you have around that assists you, should play that role in giving them the attention they need. Okay. It wouldn't also hurt Let the child understand that mommy is really not in a good mood today. Maybe not feeling well, most especially if you feel like when you tell your child mommy is not feeling well, they might panic, because some of the children, some of them are very smart, that they understand if the person is not feeling well, it means the person is very sick. Okay, that is how they understand it. So depending on how well you feel your child understand words, okay, and understand certain things, or how they understand certain things are to the extreme, know the kind of words to use to explain the thing so that it wouldn't instill fear, but then they understand what you are going through. If you yourself are capable, you can just bring them over in a very loving way. Then just tell them that, sweetheart, today mommy is actually not in the best mood. Okay, so if you need anything, you don't have to get angry. Just come and then we'll talk about it. Okay, and then you go ahead to ask your child what they need, or the caregiver or whoever that is around assisting, whilst probably your pregnancy is not really going well with you. Can go ahead and ask the toddler what is going on, what do you need. Okay, that 5 to 10 minutes attention that you're giving to them in that moment is enough. Agbena, it has killed everything. You realize that for the next 1 hour, 2 hours, you will have your time to yourself. But if you keep adding, they add fire, 5 watts of anger, and then you also add 20 watts of anger, you will not get anywhere. You will not get anywhere at all. You understand? And emotionally, you are not, excuse me to say, I don't mean it in a bad way, but you are not helping your child develop a positive emotional you're not helping your child to get some sort of positive emotional you understand, because they are at liberty to understand anger. They have to know what anger is. They have to be able to control this same anger. They have to know when to use it, because we are human beings. All of these things, all of these attributes that we have as human beings, they have to some way, somehow meet them, know how to use them. Okay, all the negative things that human beings have, such as jealousy, anger, they have to know them, but they also have to know when to use them, how to use them, and most especially how to keep it under control. Okay, if not, they are not teaching your child how to develop well emotionally. You are not training them how to develop well, because it's not also good that you silence their need in the moment. Okay, it traumatizes them with time. Okay, your child might not even want to even express themselves, and when this is done in the extreme, can lead to speech delays, sometimes to regress in speech delays, most especially. This brings me to, if you haven't seen our recent video on screen time and toddlers, kindly do so. It's in the Pediatrician Diaries playlist. Okay, kindly do so to understand this side of what I'm also saying much more into details. Okay, yeah, so back to what I was saying. They just need to, all the negative attributes of human beings, not only the positive ones, they need to know how to maintain them, how to control themselves with such attributes also. It doesn't have to be just the good ones only. Know how to smile, know how to greet. No, the bad ones too, because look, they see us as adults, they see how we react to things. they know that, okay, if someone says this is what I'm supposed to say, but they don't know how to control it. All of that during toddlership, they are learning it. Okay, some even start as early as infancy, in fact. Okay, some babies, when I see them for the first time, when they give birth to them, I'm able to tell the child's emotional state. I'm able to look at the child and then just say, okay, this child is going to be so emotional just on the first day. Okay. And so, yes, every child comes with their behaviors and attitude. As a parent, ours, okay, is to guide this child, be able to use both the negative and the positives we have in this world as factors, external factors, aside whatever genetic this one they had taken from both parents or whatever. We have external factors, okay, from the environment, most of them negative, that can also affect the child's emotional development and mental state. Okay, and so please let's do well to actually to our toddlers during this time, because the early childhood development stage, which is from from newborn to toddlerhood, okay, up to 5 years kg, it's it's a very important stage. You miss certain things most of our parents in African settings miss. It's just because of certain little things they weren't able to put in place as compared to developed countries. Okay, so please, children in toddlerhood, it's not easy for them, okay, because they are being introduced to a whole lot of things. They are introduced to a whole lot of different stages, because now they are walking, they are talking, they are thinking, they are being creative, all at the same time. Sometimes it scares some of them. Sometimes it's really it puts a toll on their emotional being, and so sometimes they would want to throw tantrums, just like the way humans as adults also. Sometimes you are in an environment and everything is just too much, the pressure, the environment has this energy that you just can't deal with, and sometimes you just need to just take some sort of trip somewhere else to help you cool off. That is how they are also. In this case, they can't take a trip off, but what they can do is come to you and vent their frustration in the manner in which they do, such as tantrums. So it is not anything strange. It's totally okay. However, if it is getting too much, definitely there is nothing wrong cautioning your little one. Okay, but do well to caution in a manner that will not traumatize or hinder your child's development. Okay, such as traumatizing. Okay. And so, yeah, I feel like I've been able to explain this to the capacity to which I wanted to discuss this. If you need an individualized counseling session, an individualized coaching session on this, kindly reach out to me and then let me know. If you are a mother with other friends, okay, or you are a father, you have other friends with toddlers such as this, and you all are interested in this topic, we can come together and then discuss this virtually as a class. Okay, so kindly reach out to me if you want something like that, and I'll do well to address the situation family by family, tailored to you and your child's situation. Okay, so I hope I've been able to explain this to the capacity to which you can all understand. I've been able to bring it down to the basics for everyone, fundamentals for everyone to understand. Okay, so please do well once again to like the video, comment, share, subscribe, share to any mother, single father out there, even to a teenager that has a child. Okay, very important, so they can help their little ones thrive emotionally and mentally. This is very important. Okay, because I found out that there are a whole lot of resources out there on the internet that says do this way, don't do this that way, do this way, don't do this that way with the toddlers. But you know what happens is every house is different, every household is different, every parent is different, every situation has some sort of different perspective, and so the generalized approach sometimes may or may not work for a particular family. If you are in that situation, that is why Pediatrician Coaching Services is here for you. Kindly do well to reach out to us. If you are not in Ho to come to the office, no problem. Reach out to us virtually, and then we will be able to help and then assist you, taking it up from there to see and be able to address what the issue is, to help you and your little one thrive, your toddler thrive, your toddler help welcome the new member of the family peacefully, understandably, with no issue. Okay, that brings me to something that I would also want to say before I close this particular video. You know, sometimes, or there were a few instances whereby I met families that, you know, when they had a newborn, they were able to introduce the newborn's siblings, elder siblings, okay, to the newborn, and the toddlers kind of like understood. They were happy to see their little one. But as time went on, the pressure became so much, and mother, even though experienced, couldn't keep up with the other toddlers. The attention shifted from these elderly ones onto the newborn. If you are placed in such a situation, okay, and you see the need for a professional guidance, kindly reach out to me at Pediatrician Coaching Services, or DM me at the Pediatric Medical Coach on TikTok, okay, or even reach out through our WhatsApp. Okay, you can find this in the on our Instagram profile page. The contact is there. You can simply reach out to us there, and this will definitely get to me. Just make it clear that you want to have a consult with the lead coach, okay, the Dr. Kafui, the pediatric medical coach. Definitely this will get to me, all right, and I'll do well to assist. Okay, however, if this can be handled by other coaches in the consultancy, definitely I'll do well to monitor and then make sure that you get the service in its full capacity. So kindly reach out for assistance, all right? Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've gotten something out of it, and I hope you will be able to implement this, which will go a long way in helping your family thrive, okay, and also ease down. It will not stop the pressure, because motherhood journey, parenthood it varies, okay, it varies. It might not just stop everything, but it will ease the pressure, it will ease the tension a little bit, at least from the toddler's end. Okay. Yeah, so if you have multiple ones too, definitely the situations might be different for each of these toddlers coming together, and so definitely reach out, okay, for assistance. We are open to help. If we are not in whole, we are open virtually to assist, okay. We'll do what to tailor our services to your need. Alright, so thank you so much for staying with us for this long. This video is a little long, but thank you so much for staying with us up until this time. Yeah, so we'll see you again next time. We hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, have a nice day. Do have a great week. Bye.